What a special day it's been for sports as we announced the nominees for the 2019 South African Sport Awards. So what did the nominees get? Well, besides these beautiful trophies, they also get 10,000 Rand just to be a nominee. Category winners will win 20,000 Rand. The Sports Star and the People's Choice will win 200,000 Rand, half of which will go to a charity of their choice, and they will get a car. Now, one of the ladies who will be definitely walking away with 10,000 Rand is Kgothatso Montjane. She is the country's top wheelchair tennis player for over a decade now. She's currently ranked 7th in the world in the singles and 8th in doubles. She competed in all of the year's Grand Slams and won the Swiss Open women's doubles title. She made the doubles final of the US Open and the singles semi-finals at Wimbledon. She's one of the nominees in the Sportswoman of the Year with a disability. Congratulations on your nomination. Welcome to Morning Live.
Oh, thank you, and good morning to you.
This is nothing new to you. You won this award 2 years in a... Well, you've won it twice and you've been nominated so many times. Is it still just as special?
Of course it is, because Velen, at the moment we're no longer winning, but we're rewriting the history of sport in the country. So I think it's the one that's really worth it, and it's about excellence. Hey, South Africans have been on top of their game this year. I mean, you could tell by all the nominees, and you still feel like the group being other names in there, because it's been tough. It's been a tough one to shortlist, but excellence here for the South Africans.
In your category, Henri Neves and Simone Krier. It's a tough category.
Definitely, those are the called Paralympic medalists. So you can tell it's not an easy one, but making it to the top three, I think that's what matters for now. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, because I think we all did well this year, and definitely we are all winners. But there has to be one who walk away with the trophy.
How would you rank this past year for yourself personally and your wheelchair tennis career?
I would say it's been amazing, having to be the first black South African women to go to Wimbledon. I never saw that one coming. I didn't even know we didn't even have any black South African women who played in those high tournaments before. But being able to achieve that, it's been a massive highlight of my career. And obviously, I would like to think it gives hope to the fellow, Africans, mostly black young women, who are really into the sport. Because for me, getting there, it's unbelievable that I'm the first one, and that will stay in the history books,
And it's not just about making history. You've been performing really, really well as well. I mentioned the Swiss Open, I mentioned the final at the US Open, but then there was a tournament just after the US Open, the USTA Wheelchair Tennis Championships. You made it to the final, but then you had to withdraw because of injury. What happened?
Yeah, most definitely. I do have a problem with my wrist called tendonitis, and it comes and goes, so it's something I need to manage, because sometimes when I play a lot of tournaments in a row, as you know, we don't really have a lot of tournaments at home. As I travel to Europe, to USA, I have to play like 3 tournaments in a row, and sometimes that can be an overload to the wrist. So that's why I couldn't play my finals match in doubles. So I had to pull out, and I was also looking at, I'm coming home, we had Spring Open, and I had to make sure that I manage that, so that I make sure that I perform really well in the tournament.
Yeah, and you came and you performed outstandingly in the Spring Open, and it was also the first time that we saw our wheelchair tennis players playing with the able-bodied athletes.
Yeah, most definitely. I think Vision View coming through to partner with Tennis South Africa to make sure that we have such an inclusive tournament. It's one of the best tournament we have in the world, and it's first of many, and hopefully I would like to see the tournament grows and attract a lot of top players to come and play in.
You have managed to really excel in the doubles this year. What's that down to? Because it's not always been with the same partner either.
Yeah, most definitely, because as you look in South Africa, I'm the only top-ranked wheelchair tennis athlete in the women's division, so it's difficult to be out there, without a fellow South African that I can actually partner with. And when you look at we're going to Paralympics, it's a tough one, not having an experienced player like me. So it's always a make it work situation for me, for anyone that I partner, to make sure that we make it work, we communicate well. But it all depend on communication, because it hasn't been an easy one for me, but just to make it work, that's what's worth it.
You mentioned that it's been a really fantastic year for South African sport, but I would say that 2019 has really been the year of the woman. It's the first time ever that in the category of sports star, all of the nominees are ladies in Carla Pretorius, Tatiana Schoonmaker and Thembi Kgatlana. That as a lady yourself must make you incredibly proud.
Yeah, like I was saying, I still feel like there are few names, missing in there. I mean, Refile Jane who's in Italy at the moment. So women have been doing really well. I mean, our netball team, coming forth at the World Cup, that's massive for women. I mean, for me as a woman, I'm happy to see sport growing, and I can only hope that in the next coming few years, it's women who are dominating the sport in the country. I mean, for sure we are tired about all this male-dominant sport, soccer being the only thing, but having to see women in soccer, I mean, our women's going into Paris to really, score a goal. I mean, that's massive. Looking at when they went there, they were not playing in big teams, and that itself, it gave them opportunity to be out there in the world. So it's been great. I think women in sport is growing in this country.
Well, the excellence that our sportswomen have brought to the sporting landscape in 2019 is also seen in an award, the only award that you as the public can get involved in, and that is the People's Choice Award. We haven't seen yet who the nominees are. There's 5 of them, and it's your opportunity, South Africa, to have your say in the 2019 South African Sport Awards.
Be part of the 14th Annual South African Sport Awards and stand a chance to win great prizes. All you have to do is to vote for your People's Choice Sports Star of the Year by SMSing the word sports followed by the letter of your favorite sports star to 32020. Or you can vote online at sasportawards.co.za. The nominees are A. Bongiwe Msomi, B. Kgothatso, C. Percy Tau, D. Siya Kolisi, E. Thembi Kgatlana. For more information, visit sasportawards.co.za. The 2019 South African Sport Awards are brought to you by the Department of Sport and Recreation, the KZN Department of Sport and Recreation, the eThekwini Municipality, the National Lottery Commission, and SABC, official broadcaster of the 2019 South African Sport Awards. Izinja zegame. T's and C's apply.
Wow, what a choice that you have, South Africa, to get involved in the 2019 South African Sport Awards through the People's Choice. All of the other categories that we've been speaking about, those winners will be decided by the different judging panels, but this is the one award that you can get involved in. And I know earlier on in the program we did ask you who you would select as your sports star for the year, and a couple of those names did come out. We've got 2 national captains there, our national netball captain in Bongiwe Msomi, as well as our national rugby captain in Siya Kolisi. But it's so easy, you just SMS 32020 with the keyword sports followed by the letter indicating your selection. A. Bongiwe Msomi, B. Kgothatso, C. Siya Kolisi, D. Percy Tau, and E. Thembi Kgatlana. All right, we've come to the end of our sport. Can I ask you for your choice? KG?
I mean, there's 3 ladies in there. It's a tough one. But obviously, Thembi Kgatlana, she's still young. She's still upcoming.
We know you're a soccer star, KG.
Honestly, I would give it to her staying also. I mean, doing well at the Comrades. I mean, Bongi leading the whole team to number 4. It's a tough one. It's a tough
choices.
But I would give it to Thembi. She's still young and she's still an upcoming athlete. So for me, I would give it to her.
Yeah, the reigning African Women's Player of the Year. Thank you so much. All the best of luck in your category. The Disability Sportswoman of the Year. The awards are happening on the 10th of November in Durban. Thank you very much. That's Kgothatso Montjane. And this is how we come to the end of our focus on sports and our focus in on the 2019 South African Sports Awards, as you've been able to witness the nominees being announced right here on Morning Live.